And now, Diecast news and reviews on the Diecast Media Network.
Hey there folks, Chuck here, and I just got a package in from AliExpress with some stuff that I wanted to try out. Never ordered these things from AliExpress before. I keep meaning to try out TEMU, but haven't had a chance to really place an order with them yet. Haven't seen anything that I absolutely have to try out. They have a lot that's tempting. Will happen someday. But anyway, I saw these things from XCarToys, and these were $3.58 US each. And we got this guy over here, which I'll get to in a second, which was I think like $21.38 or something like that, $21.36. So anyway, wanted to see what the fuss was all about with these guys and whether they were worth the money. I think with shipping, all of this was $58 US shipped to my door, and it actually arrived pretty quick. I think it arrived within, I think I placed the order a little over a week ago. So we got these little tool bench. I have a very similar one to this. I think it's probably the exact same plastic casting that I painted, but it, as I recall, painted very well. And you know, it's not exactly super accurate on the back with this area being open, but pretty good. You get kind of a, not really tire rack, but a shelf. That's pretty nice. I do like this one a lot because it is actually see-through. Like the pegboards actually have holes in it. So that one's actually, it's very similar to this one. So it's more or less the same casting. It's just got a little more detail on it, and I like that. And you know, very basic shelf. Nothing wrong with that. And a cool little ladder. And we got these little pieces over here. This is the stuff I'm really interested in. Got a little tiny, there he is, little tiny security camera. We got some other kinds of security cameras, security sensors. You can mount on a wall. It's pretty cool. Got a, you know, metal cabinet here. It's obviously plastic, but you know, that can be painted very easily. Water cooler. I like this one a lot actually because it's got details on the back as well as the front. So it could be, you know, if you didn't have it up against the wall as a display, you could have it in like a junk pile or something. If you wanted to cut the water bottle off and have like a little barrel, you could have this as just some kind of machine off to the side. A little Coca-Cola cooler. Got some little Coke bottle shaped things, so this could be painted up and detailed pretty nicely. Nice little cooler. Got a propane tank, because you can't have a garage without a random propane tank lying around, or some kind of propane accessories. Nice little blue cooler, the handle. Some kind of little waste paper basket with the little foot handle, so a little plastic basket. This is very cool. I love air conditioning units for displays. They add a nice little bit of depth and detail. And basic chair. It's kind of dollhousey looking, if I being completely honest. But hey, $3.58. Can't beat that. I got a couple of copies of that actually, so I'll make sure I don't open the doubles. Set those aside. And yeah, these come up from a variety of vendors, so the guy that I bought from, I bought all these from the same vendor to save on shipping, but there are a lot of people selling the exact same stuff, which is kind of true of Ali and Wish and TEMU and all of those. So again, the trick with AliExpress is just, it's the same with all of them. Read the reviews, make sure they are real reviews, ideally ones with pictures, people showing what they're actually getting. So this one, you're actually getting a couple little trash or gas cans, little jerry cans. Those are nice. Those look proper 1/64 scale. Actually, might be a little small for jerry cans. These might be like oil jugs or something, like 5-quart oil jugs. That's pretty cool. And some little kind of container case canister thing. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. In a lot of garages, haven't seen anything specifically like that. Maybe some kind of oil pump or liquid pump, some kind of thing there. Got a 55-gallon drum. Looks like it shakes out nicely to 1/64 scale. A larger rolling dumpster. It's got some, I believe that's Chinese on it. But, you know, that would be very easily painted if you want to make it look US or UK based. Nice rolling trash bin. It's got a little bit of a mold mark on it, but that could be easily trimmed off. Whoop. Watch these little pieces, they'll scatter all over the place. A little bucket. It's a little on the thick side for a bucket, but hey, bucket. Single color fire extinguisher, again, very easily detailed. Get some Stuart Simple chrome paint on that thing, it'll look nice and realistic. And hand truck, little black detailed wheels. They're just painted on nubs, not actually wheels. This one's got some wheel shapes on it, and it's got kind of a canister type thing on a hand truck. That's cool. Little toolbox. Never have enough little toolboxes. A plastic rectangle. I don't know if that's supposed to be a TV. It's got a little groove in it. You can see the groove. That's the box shell. It doesn't even show anything that looks like that. Weird. Okay. That thing looks like some kind of bin with an opening door on the bottom, like maybe a mailbox or something. This is the same 55-gallon drum again. Yep. Compressed gas cylinder, so that could be like your oxy or your acetylene or argon. It'll probably be an argon tank if it's by itself. Another bucket type thing, and a little hand cart. So, great ways to detail your garage for, you know, basically a little over $5 with shipping. And then, you know, it comes way down if you order multiples. So, you know, I think it's absolutely worth the money. As somebody who can 3D print their own stuff, sometimes you just don't want to. Sometimes you just want to have it show up and paint it and be ready to go. So this one is the last of the variety packs that I got. We'll see what's in there. Oh, almost lost you. Where did I almost lose? Looks like it's like an oil catch can, maybe. Large air cleaner. I don't know. Looks like an oil catch. You got a scissor lift for people who don't mind cars dropping on them. Some kind of diagnostic tool. I think it's supposed to be a tire balancer. Well, no, this is a tire balancer. So that's cool. It's even got a little mock tire on it. So maybe this is like an alignment tool. Maybe, I don't know. You got something that looks like another kind of diagnostic tool. A little shop vise. It's pretty nice. I'm a man of few vices when it comes to 1/64 scale. A little cabinet. A little rolly cart. A cherry picker. And we got a nice little vent blowing things out. It'd be nice if that area was a little more open so it looked like an actual floor fan. And your traditional tried and true hydraulic jack for when you don't want to drop a car on your head. Alright, so we got all those. Now, I'm trying to remember which one I actually bought, because there are quite a few out here. Now, I had tested the Magic City earlier, and from what I'm seeing here, it looks like this is going to be a very similar type setup. This is, again, printed plexi or acetate. Try to do this carefully without scraping the so it looks pretty good. I'm seeing a little bit of print lines on here. It's pretty typical. Again, this is probably UV cured ink that was laid on from a large scale printer like an Impala or something, and then cut to fit. Right out of the gate, gotta say I'm happy that this one has a raised curb. That is promising, and instructions. That's handy. $30 is located on the bottom side of the room. using 232 batteries. Insert chamber volume. Alright, that looks pretty straightforward. And it lights up. Groovy. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, that's nice. Actually looks better than I was expecting. There's actual texture on this. It's not just printed. Actually, there's nothing else in here. Okay. And nicely sealed for your protection. So, oh, that's cool. Is that the actual power button? It's not the actual power button. The actual power button's down here. It's a little goofy. Oh well. And, so why put a... I guess you could add a power button there, but that is not a button at all. Very interesting. And we got some little accessories and decals here. Alright. Let's see what we got. Well, this clearly is the lineup for that. That's interesting. Well, it looks like it's set up for a left-hand drive scene. That's unusual. So maybe Hong Kong? Which one's the one that's left hand? Alright. Very cool. Alright, I'm going to take a little break and we'll get this thing together and I'll show you what it looks like all together. Alright, we'll see if this thing turns on. I'm not seeing any light. This is interesting. It's actually like it's like an MDF. This isn't plastic. It's all wood. You can see here. Which is nice. It'd be nicer if it actually turned on. Alright. Yeah, that says negative there. Yeah, maybe I had it upside down. Aha! Success. So it says negative positive here, but... oh, no, I did have it. I just put it in upside down. I'm silly. So I get the little LED strip up there. Now what did I do? Oh, look at that! That button really does work. So this is like a main power on-off. And that button actually is inductive. Check that out. That's exciting. Alright, so it doesn't light up on the inside, which is fine because there's nothing back there to light up. But you get a nice little lit thing. Looks kind of like a building that's closed up for the evening, and the gate is down, and that locks neatly into there, like so. There we go. Now we're lined up. All right, so that sits there. Now what's unfortunate is you're gonna have to pop that off to change the battery, so you can't really glue that down. It is nice that it's got the inductive thing on the back, so you don't have to pop it open like the Magic City one to turn it on. The switch is on the outside, and then I guess this is kind of... again, this is a little frustrating because there's nothing really like... it'd be nice if it was more like that, so that you actually had some overlap so the glue would hold it down. But again, you can't glue it down because... you can't glue it down because you'd be blocking off the battery. So I guess what I'll do is I'll just super glue that down, although it is kind of nice that it's separate, so if you wanted to use this as a separate piece or have it connected to something else, you could. Or you could, what I'll probably do is just leave this off that completely and just have that set, and then when I have a space to use this little shop, I'll just attach this with the curb to my base. So that part I actually really like, and really like that this was only 22 bucks. I feel like it was a really good value for what you're getting. It's wood, it's not plastic. The decals were fine, you know, they're just peel and stick paper. And once we overcame some operator error, it went together very nicely. So I think for the buck, this gets a lot of bang. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Eager to hear what you think about these things, and if you've ever had any success or failures ordering off TEMU, Ali, or Wish, and if you have any recommendations on stuff that me or some of the other watchers could try out. So yeah, really nice. I am pleased with this purchase. So as always, I want to thank my patrons for making all this possible. You can find out how to support the show and the Diecast Media Network over at diecastmedianetwork.com, or you can click the join button down below, and while you're down there checking that out, be sure to subscribe, like, hit the bell, all that good stuff. And if you find something useful, please share it with your friends or your Facebook groups. That really helps grow the channel as well. As always, I want to thank you for coming along with me for the ride. So until next time, stay fresh, cheese bags.